if he had complied and gotten out of the car, these would be minor infractions. I don't even know if he would have gotten a ticket, but he didn't. And now you change the game. Does that mean he should have punched him? No. Does that mean that the context that you're hearing out there in a lot of the media coverage is distorted? Yes. There is a very controversial case involving Jacksonville police and a guy who was pulled over that has led to a lot of media attention. And that there was a press conference today about it, where the guy who was in the car is saying he did nothing wrong. And he is out there with Ben Crump, who is the go-to on cases that involve police officers and someone of color. This is a perfect example, this case, of how two things can be true at the same time. And I would encourage all of you, because we're doing this in part on radio, that I would encourage you to go watch the videos, plural, all right? Because the first video that comes out, you'd think, these cops are nuts. What could possibly have led them to do what they did, right? So let's start with that video. That is the video of William McNeil at his traffic stop. This is the one that led people to become outraged. And you know, you're not going to see this, but at one point, an officer punches McNeil in the face. And when they're pulling him out, they then sort of throw him to the ground. But let's at least listen to it. This is number one.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like,
so yes.
There's multiple people headlights off, first of all, and then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor? Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here.
I'm
here. What is your reason, sir?
Step out.
What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. Get on the ground.
Don't.
Get on the ground. Stop fighting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
So if you just see this, right? Guys just asking, why am I getting pulled over, right? Next thing he knows, cops are breaking the window, punching him, etc. What that doesn't show is what led up to that. What led up to that was that the guy was refusing to get out of his car. And in fact, he shut his door and locked himself in after officers asked him to get out. And then he asked to talk to somebody else. And that was the other person you heard him talking to, another cop there. Now, I'm not going to defend the cop punching him in the face, right? For a minute, I thought maybe when he was punching through the window, he hit him. Regardless, I'm not going to defend. But I am going to say this is nowhere near as outrageous an incident as Ben Crump and McNeil want us now to believe. Because the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, after that came out, released the body cam footage of what happened. Leading up to that, this is the body cam footage of the conversation that happened preceding it.
Sir?
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely there's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
77, 35. I'm a driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the
Pull me
vehicle.
over.
25 seconds. For 9-4, the driver just slammed the door and locked it. Sir, it's your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Okay, so now there's some context here, right? It's not just crazy cops break window, right? No, it's how many times did you hear the cop there? How many times did he tell them, get out of the car, open the door, get out of the car, open the door, get out of the car, open the door. This is not AT&T, right? You don't get to ask for a supervisor and then immediately you're transferred to the supervisor. Yes, you can ask, but when a cop on the side of the road tells you to do something, it's not an option. It's not, oh, well, you know, I don't think I did anything wrong, so I'm not going to comply. And what happens in these cases is the public gets so focused on why he gets pulled over for not having his headlights on and not having a seatbelt. You know, these are minor infractions. That's exactly right. They are minor infractions. And if he had complied and gotten out of the car, as they had told him, these would be minor infractions. I don't even know if he would have gotten a ticket, but he didn't. And now you change the game. Does that mean he should have punched him? No. Does that mean that the context that you're hearing out there in a lot of the media coverage is distorted? Yes. This is the sheriff, TK Waters, from Jacksonville, who's talking about the investigation. This is number 24. Here he is providing, as he was releasing the body cam leading up to it, which, you know, they didn't want to seem to include. Here's what he said, number 24.
In this case, the cell phone camera footage that began viral circulation over the weekend does not comprehensively capture the circumstances surrounding this incident, and that is to be expected. Part of that stems from the distance and perspective of the recording cell phone camera. Another part of it stems from the fact that the cell phone camera did not capture the events that preceded Officer Bowers' decision to arrest McNeil. Moreover, cameras can only capture what can be seen and heard. So much context and depth are absent from recorded footage because the camera simply cannot capture what is known to the people depicted in it.
All right, and now let's play a little bit more of the sheriff. This is number 26. This is a press conference from Monday. Let's listen.
It's important for the people to know that you're not allowed to resist a police officer when he's doing his lawful duties. It's been dealt with in several different times. You don't resist when you're doing your lawful duties. You don't deserve to get violated, but you deserve to get what's necessary to get you under control and get you and take you into custody.
And he made it clear there's an ongoing investigation, right, into what should happen to the officer involved. All right. But according to attorney Ben Crump, this is just him practicing his rights, right? Number 13, this is the press conference that just happened today.
I understand the sheriff said anti-police. No. It's not anti-police when an American citizen asks, why are you stopping me? That is an American citizen exercising his constitutional rights.
It's his constitutional right to ask questions. It's not his constitutional right to refuse to get out of the car. It's not his constitutional right to lock the doors. That's made up.